Next up from Aurora, Illinois, we have Jedrick Gambella.
Hey, let's go, Jedrick.
Yo, 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 what's up, guys? Welcome back to the last round of TheFrizzGod at Forsyth Open. Y'all know the drill. Hole 5. We're starting out with this little sneaky route that I didn't find out till the first day.
There you go.
And we pure it, get it out, give it enough air under the disc, and get it out there. We actually skip, we get some good skips, and we go, say, like 45, 50 past. But yeah, first putt of the day. Looking to make something happen. Would love to start out hot. Cash this boy in. And we pushed the ceiling a little too much, but honestly wasn't the issue, just aired it. So, a comebacker, still not a give me, but you can give it to me. Par. But I did realize, I think I did put the wrong scores from the last round. I ended up 1 over after shooting a hot round with 3 under. So that would equal 1 over, but yeah. So that's there if you were noticing, but just another NB shot. Push it a little wide and really high. But yeah, we're about where we started first day. Downhill putt. Again, still trying to get a birdie, get hot. That's where it started for me yesterday. Go 3 down through 4, but high again. And we're going to have to put in a par on the score sheet, but it's all right. It's still pretty windy out there, so hoping that kind of just stays for everyone. But hole 7, 363. The wind was scaring me, so I went with a nuke, a little more stable than my crank, and it was just all on hyzer. And we end up about like 60 short. But game plan for today was just run everything. And I mean, if that didn't, I tried to run it. I know it probably didn't look like it, but we just didn't get the height. But tap in par. But yeah, we just got to run everything. So hole 8, 242, and we just get it early release, and we hit like the only tree kind of in that beginning fairway part. And we kind of end up kind of short, but trying to push the width, but just couldn't get anything to work. So still up first, a little back to the basket, Berg, Annie, and we get it to go. We put it pretty much right next to the basket to kind of minimize the damage and not take anything over a single bogey. Yep. So just a regular bogey, 2 over for the tournament. But yeah, I just know I got to get something to work. So hole 9, 289. And we just pushed the ceiling again too high, and we just pushed the right side too much. The leaf kind of did not help my case. It was turning, but the leaves just killed all the turn it had. So just a little jump up shot, and action a left side putt, middle left. It's not the bad side, but they do look like they want to fall out. But hole 10, I did not get the drive, but I land kind of where I did yesterday, but just a little further out. That little Berg Annie shot to kind of just get towards the basket, and did not put myself that close to the basket, but straddle about a 30-footer. Take the par any day of the week. So happy with that. Getting on a hole 11, par 3, 208. We're just lining up. Try not make the miss again. Just go wide.
Hey, there you go.
Just a little flip up to the NB and just finish straight.
All right, that's good.
So it was a good throw. And I would say this is probably the furthest I've been to this pin throughout the not first 3 days. It's the only 3 days. So, but little little birdie putt, get us back down to even for the round, 1 over for the tournament. But yeah, hole 12, 314. Went a little different today. Went a little faster just because of the wind. Didn't want it to knock down, but didn't even matter because I threw it out wide, hit the trees early, and we're probably right where we were yesterday. So just a zone upshot and just a missed release right into the only tree in the way. Didn't get it wide enough, so got this long putt to save the par. Made some pretty good putts so far, so hopefully we can get it to go, but too low again, going downhill. So just gonna tap in the bogey. Unfortunate, but I mean, it's a tough hole. Not really, but hole 13, par 4, 517. And we sky this nuke up in the air, and it was just straight up, honestly, and it comes backwards. So I first up again, and we ranged it at like right around like 290, 300. So just went with my MD3, just get it up. But yeah, honestly, good kick. We landed right under the tree. It's windy, so just trying to, honestly, little run, but the wind, we don't want to play with the OB behind it, so we're just going to take the par. Hole 14, 288, lefty hole dream. I'm going to say it then, I'm going to say it now. We get this wide. The wind was crazy. It was a left to right, so just wanted to get that wide so we didn't go push too far right. And we get the width right. We pretty much got the right line, just juice it by 20 feet. So we're in the pines, but under the pine, I guess. So we got this little look for the bird. We cash her.
Good birdie, man.
So we're gonna back down to even for the round. But yeah, car mate giving me some love. But hole 15, 453. And crank in hand again. You guys know I love that disc. And we get this guy zooming. Look how far he goes. You see it pans out, and it gets to finish. And I think that was the furthest I've ever thrown this hole. See, this looks like 40 feet. And if the yards are right, and how both ways, I was probably like a 400-foot crush, but there was a want there. You can see the game plan kind of coming out, but just wasn't there all the time. But yeah, just we got a little tap in for the par. Not a bad score on this hole at all. I don't even think there's any birdies, unless there's probably a roller, but I don't even know. But hole 16, par 4. 482, second and last par 4 of the day. Crank again in my hand, and I don't know really what happened. I don't know if I didn't throw hard enough, but it was just all in hyzer. But it gets out there. It got a really good distance on it. So just a little chip shot with the Berg. Not trusting the width as much, even though I do have a lot more room than I have in previous rounds. So we have I'll say 20 footer, make it sound a little longer, but it's probably closer to 15. But the wind is ripping, so that was kind of in my head. But I was trying to tell myself I'll make these, and I go left side, just tickle the chains, and just that is not what you need, especially if you're that close. And I'm really frustrated. Just missing kind of those putts that I know I should be making, or messing up on the small up shots. Really is kind of hurting my game a little. So, but trying to keep my head down next 6 hole-ish, I believe so. But hole 17, we're just gonna try this Annie play. It's been working, but we just don't. The wind just got a hold of it and smacked it into the trees. So, but just a little clean up shot, straight at it, nothing in the way. But look at that little rope we put it on. We put it right on the basket. So we're gonna tap in a par. So would have loved to get a birdie on this hole at least one of the days, but par is fine, better than bogey. So hole 18, 276 with the captain wrapper. Y'all know the drill. Little bendy guy to the right. Kind of get it low, honestly, and just push it too straight. I'm really just kind of in awe that I just haven't been able to get this hole today, or this whole tournament. So really bummed out that I didn't get it today. But going with that little back to the basket,
off the tree. Yeah.
Annie Berg. But yeah, just put it right next to the basket, tap in for the par. But yeah, 4 holes to go. Hole 1, 371. I'm gonna say it every time we come to this hole. I don't think it's 371. But I didn't even think about raging it, but yeah. They love that shot, so we probably pushed it like 10 feet past, and then 40. We're about like 50, I'd say. But yeah, I mean, I know at this point I just have to run everything, try to get the birdies. But yeah, I mean, it was a good line, just the height isn't there. So big thing for the weekend was just the putting height. But tapping the par, just really frustrated, just not getting these. I'm getting all these birdies looks, but hole 253. This is probably one of those you're kicking yourself if you take double bogey, like I did in hole round 1. But yeah, zone again in hand. We just go straighter at it, and we just get it right there. It's right next to the basket. Pretty similar to the practice round. So if you're able to putt with the disc you just threw off the tee, that is an amazing shot. So we're just gonna go waiting for the card mates to tap in and grab our little birdie bird. So we're even through the whole tournament, which is awesome. But yeah, 2 more holes. Starting on hole 3, 276, and look at this beaut. We get it to flip up the flat to turn. We crushed that big boy about like 280, 285, and we got another straddle little guy, 40-footer, 30-footer.
Come on.
And we just, I think we missed high. But yeah, I was really mad about that. I really wish I could catch that. That would have been the one to help, especially on this hole. But get some momentum. 244, hole 4, last hole. Envy in hand. And I just think I juiced too much power on it. It runs straight, and then it smacked the tree. So really mad about that. Just you can see how fast I kind of lay up. There's no way I was running that with that many trees, and then the OB is right behind it. But yeah, I'm gonna trap in this par to finish even for the tournament. Finish tied 6. Not bad for MA3. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in some other videos. Peace.